Well, hello, my solitary viewer, my single solitary viewer. Welcome to the Haru Urara Memorial Career Run. I didn't think I'd be playing Umamusume on stream again because I was kind of moving on from this game. But yesterday, the real Haru Urara, who is this voice goyle with the pink hair, passed away of old age, essentially. Technically a colic, but at 29 years old, that is old age. So that's a second Umamusume inspired horse that no, the opposite. I mean, a second horse that inspired Umamusume characters that passed away in 2 months after Grass Wonder. But that's kind of normal for horses that had careers 25 years ago to start dying of old age around now. You know, that's kind of how time works. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are more contemporaries of Grass Wonder and Haru Urara who pass on. You know, there's I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's move on with the career. Unfortunately, in terms of career, yes, unfortunately, I don't run dirt runners much, so I haven't been able to upgrade Haru Urara's potential, and I don't really have veteran Umamusumes that would be really good parents for her. So if we take a look at her career info, the path appears, somewhat short. So first we have to earn an amount of fans, and then we have to start placing in the top 5, and then do the impossible, win the sprint. I don't know that it's necessarily the impossible, but it is what the real Haru Urara never did. And then afterwards we run in the Arimakinen. But I believe, yes, this one here, the Elm Stakes, is a mile-long race. And most of the others are, mile and sprint. Most of the others, so we got 2 mile-long races, the rest are sprints. And by default, Haru Urara has a B at mile. But we need to place in the top 5, so like if we could have parents to give Haru Urara an A at mile plus good affinity, that'd be what I'd be looking for. That'd be my ideal situation. Unfortunately, I checked, and this will not be available to me. I didn't train the right Umas to make good parents for Haru Urara. I haven't been I haven't been playing the game this way. So we're gonna have to get by with a B, essentially. So let's select our legacies, and I would like Haru Urara to get these sparks. Let me see what this does. Oh yeah, we got bad affinity here. But a decent enough affinity if I add Mejiro McQueen. Maybe this will do nice. What if I change? Is there anybody else that would give me a double speed spark? Yes, this one. How about, the affinity becomes a triangle. That's really terrible. With the affinity being a triangle, so the lowest is that she won't inherit the skills well. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. Is there anyone else? I could take power. Oh, okay. A double spark of power might do. Okay. All right. I'll try this. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little, I'm not, my expectations are rock bottom. And we'll take Kitasan Black as the support cards. And the support cards, I'm selecting mainly speed, but also taking some power so she can overtake. This is important because, well, because of her racing strategy, which is a late surger. And unfortunately, Haru Urara is good at learning guts, which she won't really need much of, given her race strategy. They you know, they made Haru Urara a little bit difficult to win with. Let's put it this way. She is the best of Spries. She is the shining star of losers everywhere. It's Haru Urara. Let's start this career. Let's do it. So this is Trasen Academy. Here, promising young Umamusume is gathered to train as racers. We know this, so we'll skip this part as fast as I can. This is the beginning of the URA finale. Yes. Countless Umas have come to this place. And look, the legacies. Here they are. Normally, I always skip this. And here's Haru Urara. Hello, cat. And her inspiration is complete. Haru Urara's legacy will live on here in this game. And, yeah, that... I don't know, flashy landing is probably not going to be super useful. Duty of dignity calls, probably not either. No, she turned 29. You have some trouble with calculating. Yeah, Haru Urara died yesterday, cat. Come on, have some respect. She insists on taking first place. At last, I thought, however... Ah, it is you, trainer-san. It's a great pleasure to start training with you. Let's give it our best. Yeah, I'm the best at doing my best. You have nothing to worry about. Then let's start training, Haru Urara. I'm ready to run. Yes, Haru Urara, the shining star of losers everywhere, sadly passed away. Well, you know, you don't... I guess you're not enough of a loser to know Haru Urara. Haru Urara is the world-famous horse that has participated in 113 races in her career and won 0 of them. A butterfly, it's so big and pretty, cat. Urara? Haru Urara bolts off. I think to chase her, but I wonder if this is part of her plan for training. I decide to trust her and wait and see until she comes back. But you understand, cat, in Japan, because these are all horses that raced in Japan, fighting spirit or never giving up in the face of defeat is like considered a huge virtue. So Haru Urara actually was possibly one of the most popular horses in Japan. I don't think you need to turn off your veganism. I doubt they're gonna, like, anyone's gonna eat Haru Urara, so I think that's okay. I mean, I think that would be considered like a high crime. I looked for her everywhere. I found Haru Urara. She's covered in mud. What happened here? Trainer, fancy meeting you here. Fancy meeting you here. Are you going to play tag with Mr. Fish too? Huh? I asked her to explain. It seems that after she chased the butterfly, she found herself by the river and started to play tag with the fish. No, it's only about food, Cat. I think I know. Right, I would know. Actually, I think I found the king of the river, and I almost caught him too. Never mind, she was just goofing off. How about we get back to training? But... getting first place is so exciting. I want to run a lot and get first place a lot. I mean, that's why you became my trainer, right? You're going to help me make that happen. Haru Urara is going to try her best now. And the cloud looks like a carrot. I don't want advice. Advice is how like you improve. Okay, let's get to training. Oh, I don't like these. Whoops. Okay, well I misclicked and we trained some speed. It could be that she never becomes first, in which case I would not be able to complete her career arc in the game. Because in the game, like, I have to actually make her win at some point. And I recall early on making a Haru Urara run, and I'm pretty sure she had won her debut race. No, well, Dog hasn't given me advice for this game because he's never actually really played the game specifically. So he's been wise to not give advice specifically on the game. I assume he'll be waking up at some point. Nice work, trainer. Thank you. I'm always here to get the compliments. Yes, Haru Urara's mood went up, thanks to the support cards. That was a great training session. I'm starving. Oh, it's TM Opera. Oh. Once again, you shine brilliantly in the night sky. He does know all about horsey races, but he doesn't necessarily know about gacha games. I knew it was you, Ope. Ope is opera. TM Opera. Oh. Are you leaving to get dinner? I was just about to go for a run together with the evening star up yonder. You run with the stars? Indeed, I always train my body under the glimmer of the stars. Ooh, I want to try that. That sounds like an amazing way to get stronger. I'm going to do it. Star training will no doubt make me the strongest Umamusume ever. Ooh, okay, I see. This is just extra training, I see. And I prefer resting. Yeah, you go to bed, Haru Urara. That's right now. Sand training? Hey, this is top secret info, but I found about something called sand training. If you build a really big sandcastle at the beach... Is sandcastle one word? I thought it'd be two words. It makes both your mind and body super strong. I read it in a ninja manga. You should read it too. Following her passionate speech, Haru Urara drags me to the beach. All right, time to build a ginormous sandcastle. I hope you're excited for this. The main character of the comic is so strong they could even break unbreakable rocks. Yeah, that sounds. The sand is heavier than I thought. My feet keep sinking in. It's hard to walk. All right, I gotta pull out all the stops and make this a big one. I mean, sometimes they make words become a single word, you know. Let's decorate the castle. And it's going to be the prettiest sand castle on the beach. Before long, the castle is covered in seashells and coral. And all the people on the beach that were named Carl are like stuck on the sandcastle. Saiyan, Saiyan Sky is here now, and she doesn't follow how making a sandcastle makes you stronger. Strongler. I can talk so well. Yes, training. So we have 2 at speed or 2 at wit. Gonna take the speed for now. What is that? Okay. Yeah. Oh, sure. I'll take part in the URA finale. We'll see if I can get there. I'm skipping this particular support card event because I can't read everything. Oh, increased mood. We have won. Oh, and we're gonna have a hint for some kind of skill. Hello, Fide. That is, in a manner of speaking, an undomesticated flusemaker. Still can't potty trained. And technically I can read, I just choose not to. That's why I say functionally illiterate, not actually illiterate. It's a small difference, I get it. It's a little nuance. And I cannot actually be a weeb. I'm too much of a tourist. Like, my anime takes would not be acceptable for weebs. Like, I didn't enjoy JoJo's or Attack on Titan or like a lot of anime that are considered like super popular. So my takes, I'm just, they would not accept me as a weeb. You haven't been coming to the pool. Yes, but this is a training cart event and I'm trying to skip it. A support card event, I should say. Support card event. Yeah. You're supposed to hello, Fide. Not hi. I have a failure rate at VIT. I'm still gonna try. And I have failed miserably. Haru Urara is incapable of getting smarter. Ooh, these probably, yes, footsteps of a giant for sure. But focus, Urara. Oh yes, you're supposed to be jogging, yes. That's right. Hello, Fine. And Haru Urara gets distracted again. Saiyan Sky and King Halo are not happy about this. Do you have to answer school questions? I played Persona 5. I did never played Persona 5, so I had no idea there were school questions in there. Well, Haru Urara enjoys volunteering. But yes, there's a lot of horses who, in a manner of speaking, have difficulty with focusing, and so they put like stuff on their headgear to help them focus. Whether that's ADHD or not, well, that I'm not the expert here. I wouldn't have the qualifications to say. A contest? A carry the apples contest? Cat, my god. But Haru Urara thinks it's super fun. What does the human want to do? That is the question. Alright, now I have no choice but to rest. Ay, ay, ay. Did I have a good break? Yes, I am all refreshed. While walking around... Oh no, that's a support card event. I'm gonna skip. Well, yes, but you can keep your veganism turned on as much as you want, so long as I, you know, can continually make fun of it. And brag about all the meat I'll be eating. I'm planning on making shrimp tonight, though. Is shrimp a problem? I love shrimp. I could eat shrimp every day. I would actually prefer eating shrimp every day if it wasn't for for the fact that, you know, it eventually starts to stink. Extra training event, I can skip that. And I'm gonna ask for some rest. Alright, what are the other training options we have? Could train some of the power. Ooh, that looked powerful. Shrimp are a problem. They better not be. They're delicious. I think the issue you have, Kat, is that shrimp are the problem in the Old Testament. I'm gonna train some wit. Very wise of me. Ooh, got some energy back. That's nice. We could do some goots. Can do some power. Ooh, that's three friends at speed. I guess we are going to do some speed. You don't even know if you can eat shrimp. Overfishing tends to be the main issue with almost all wild seafood, because there's those that are raised. Okay, so we'll have the Run Junior make debut coming up soon, and we have to remember that Haru Urara runs on dirt, not turf. I'll concede, but even then, there are some things that are somewhat uncontroversial. She should, in principle, be a late surger, not an end surger. But you know, so let's keep those in mind. We'll need some stuff to help with her mile distances. So let's see what. So Duty of Dignity calls probably isn't going to be great for her because it's for when you're in front in the end. Flashy Landing is also for those who are front runners, more or less. Lay Low is going to be useful, but there's not going to be any discounts for that. Yeah, my shrimp tend to be Argentinian, wild Argentinian shrimp, and those are the like the best deals. Okay, so we got a Masterful Gambit for the Encloser, Sprinting Gear. Oh my god, these skills are shite. These skills are shite. My god. That's awful. That's so bad. What is her debut race? It's a sprint, okay. I'm not gonna take any skills yet. Oh my god. I think she might not win her debut race. Okay, let's race. It's gonna be on dirt, a sprint. Let's do it. I mean, she's against like no-name noobs in this race. She's again against Green Shoo Shoo and Cosmo Scraper. It is the Julia make debut at the Tokyo Race Course. And Duo Januya is the other competition. We're rooting for the pink one who has a Hello Kitty mask. And she's a late surger, so she's going to be hanging back for almost all of the race. She's already like fifth. This is way too early to start climbing. I mean, you can tell like these are no-name noobs. Because she's already like in position to become second very quickly once the. But will she actually catch up to this front runner though? I don't think she can. Like she doesn't have any power or anything to go faster than this. She's not winning her make debut race. She's going to be second in her make debut race. That was a pretty, like, she was actually not that far behind by the end, but she's second. No win for Haru Urara yet. Yes. So, like her namesake, Haru Urara does not win. As the trainer, you mean like, can I just steal the the winner and stop training my trainee? That's really... Huh? Oh, is the... Oh, yes. You should have mentioned this earlier, Cat. Come on, pay attention. Push yourself to the limit. I mean, if you don't have loyalty with your trainees, though, right? All right, so we have to earn 5,000 fans, but we have 25 turns to do this. But from time to time, we have to look at races, and we have to eliminate all the turf races because she has no chance of winning those. What do you mean you don't know when that was? When what was? All right, let's train Huit. Haru Urara was actually so beloved, Cat, that people kept donating high quality grass to her, and she had like 3 or 4 lifetimes supply of high quality grass to munch on because the fans loved her so much. Oh, when the thing came up. Oh. Well, I don't know. They're horse owners. Most horse owners, let's be honest, are pretty wealthy for reasons that often don't have anything to do with the horse. But, you know, horses are very expensive to maintain. So, you know, if you want, you know, a horse to not go to the glue factory, making sure donating food is a great way to making sure, you know, nothing bad happens to the horse and that they'll be very well taken care of. Oh, we have a... Oh, ew. Those are terrible little races. But are there going to be dirt races that in which you get a lot of fans? What's the difference between this one and this one? They're at the same place. Oh, one is a mile and one's a sprint. Oh, yeah. We want a sprint. And I don't even know, actually, Kat, if Haru Urara had a guy behind her. I think so, though. But it could have been a lady. All right, let's train Pawa. Ichini is 1 2 1 2. Ichini. That sounds alarmingly cute. We have a few dirt races. Okay, all right. Well, I'm afraid, Kat, that you'll have to be the one saying that I'm not allowed to. I'm not even allowed to agree, so I'm just not going to comment. Sunny days. I don't think sunny days is going to be useful. Well, we're going to have a good wit training here. Ooh, dodging danger. Very mature. Oh, we could have our first friendship training. But first, let's look at the races. Still only 500 fans. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh my god. So we'd have friendship training with a 10% failure chance. All right, let's race. Only 500 fans, but you know. Because this is not a career race, I'm gonna skip it. And Haru Urara is a winner. I mean, it's not a career race, so I don't know if that counts. But she is a winner. Okay, we have super great. Ooh, it's a 30% failure rate though, so we have to rest. We have to rest. No, hey, it's the dance lesson. Here it is. I'm sure they'll be thrilled. Yes, whoever they are, the fans, I guess. She's gonna sing and dance her heart out for the real thing. Yes, of course. She jubilantly continues to practice and later gives a truly heartfelt live performance. That's just extraordinary. Extraordinary. Okay, we have a double friendship training for speed. I cannot turn that down. It must be taken. But we have 14 turns to get 4,000 fans, so I need to start. Ooh, the Nakayama turf could get 7,000 fans, but it's on turf, not dirt. And Haru Urara has a 90% penalty for racing on turf. So her top speed minus 90% of it, and that's the best she can do. So there's no dirt races at the moment, so you know, what can you do but train? Yes, butt training. That's all you can do. User fighting spirit. Yes, trainingu. We got turf, totally turf. Okay. So it's all about the training. Ooh, we got 4 friends for power training. I guess we know what we're doing today. Nimble navigator. That could be useful. Turf and turf races again. Am I supposed to make her race turf races until morale improves? I guess this is the time to do the stamina. Ooh, lone wolf. Let's say the word. All right, we're starting to lack. Ooh, wait. I should be checking the races. Turf. God dang it! I keep betting on the idea that there will at some point be a race on dirt that will provide fans. And I don't know if there is such a thing. Maybe ooh, beeline burst. That's actually a good skill. Okay. I have to look there you go. Tokyo dirt. We have one. It's a mile race, so not her best, but we have one. Let's check the skills. Where are the skills? Oh, skills here. Because we got a lot of points that we could be, and straight away adept and beeline burst might be good. And I think lone wolf might help. Although it's a gamble. All right. Let's take all three. Look at that. Wow, big spender. Big spender. And let's get to that dirt race. It's a mile race, so she gets a B, so that 10% penalty on her performance. So it's going to be a little bit rough. But she has a 4% bonus because she's in a great mood. It's the Hyacinth Stakes. Can you believe it? Open, so like there's... Ooh, feudal tenure, that's a name. Phoenicia deal. These are names. But Haru Urara is our #1 favorite. And she's the lone wolf, so her performance will be increased because she's the only lone wolf. So she has actually a chance of winning this mile race. Ooh, and she's already starting to catch up to the pace runners. Beeline burst. Look at her. Look at her go. I mean, she's completely boxed in though here. That might be a problem. Come on, you gotta catch up to the tiny Nishino flower. Oh my god, she's boxed. She's boxed. She's doing it. She's getting it done, kind of. She's not the only one getting it done. There might be some others getting it done. This is gonna be really close. She's... Which is she? Haru Urara and Jewel Malachite cross the finish line together. Haru Urara wins! That would be considered not cool to tug on another hoist girl's tail. I don't know how much tugging would be required to warrant a disqualification. She's super happy, but she still needs to gain 1,000 fans. So I have to take another look at the races, and I could do the Chunkyo Dirt Sprint. And I believe we're going to do that because that's going to give us the fans we need. And I don't know if we're going to see another Deutsch. I have no idea. I don't know how horses would be able to tug. Maybe they'd bite. Biting would probably be seen as bad. Oh, she third. Ooh. That was unexpected. Didn't have enough power to break out from traffic, and I've not earned the fans I needed. Only got 700 from that. Hey, although 300 fans, I think I could make her race in any race, and that'd be enough to get 300 maybe. Almost any race. But I have to rest her now. She does not have hands, no. Well, the rules would come from real hoist racing is what I mean. We're gonna have to do the Nakayama dirt right here. She does not have hands. Cat, she has little nubs. But I suppose they would have ruled that jockeys cannot do any tugging. That would be highly inappropriate. Dance the stress away? I don't know if that was correct. And now we have to bring her to the infirmary to cure her nasty condition. That's a highly inefficient training. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, that's right, Cat. They painted fingers on her nubs. I want her to rest. Some friendship training. I'll take it. I'll take it. Why do you keep having a bad mood? God dang it. Oh, terrible. Oh, not the claw machine. God damn it. Shit. All right, if I can grab this, is that ogre cap? In any case, if I can grab that, that'd be neat. Can I do it this way? Oh, okay. I have to do it this way. I missed. You have to be like perfectly in line. And the first one, you know, is the one that you can get because the others, it starts moving way too fast, right? Oh, there's a chance. Woo, I got one. You win. And then let's try and get the little Haru Urara right there. I think I didn't get it. Yeah, I missed. I overshot it. I always figured that people with nubs would be in a better mood. You won. We got some extraordinary speed training here. Let's take advantage of it. A fan club for Haru Urara? Ooh. And now we have to earn 9,000 fans. Goodness gracious, good golly, Molly. And I have 8 turns until deadline. Good God. Oh. And these are turf races. There's no chance. Maybe I didn't know about this. Okay, let's go back because there's no point in doing these races. They're not going to win. I only need to win 1,500 fans. I don't think this will do it though. So let's rest this girl. Ah, a dirt mile race. That's what we're looking for. Maybe this one is even better. Let me get out of here because maybe I think I can buy some skills for her first. Well, you know, hormones are overrated. So in these skills, I think I'm going to take straight away recovery. Learn this. Dankeschön. And then we're going to race this girl. In the Niigata.
注目の一番人気12番ハルウララ実力は完全に上位ですね
At the Leopard Stakes, she is rated #1 favorite. And she does come in first. Keep up the good work and get more wins. I shall. Maybe. I shall. Maybe. What do we want her to have? Power or sprint till sunset? I think this one will give stamina. We'll take this one. No, that was guts. Dang it. Oh, that's a lot of stamina. Potentially. Okay, let's do this. Success. So unfortunately, beach camp ends, and well, you better get it well soon. Full shizzle. We can get some friendship training with Whit, so let's do that. Let me check the details of the career, because after that we need to earn 12,000 fans, but by late December. Oh, and I already have the 12,000 fans. Oh, I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this. So that's the failure rate here. 10%. Is this the kind of risk that I can take? Or should I just rest? If that wasn't obvious, I went with rest. Because I have another opportunity here, but for double friendship training with a 0% failure rate. That was some British there, Kat. Your native tongue. Oh, what do you think? Is it important to train and have fun? Or is running with a friend even more fun if you can make her trip along the way? Or should you focus? I think it's important to train and have fun, right? And now Haru Urara. That's practice perfect. Who is not a weeb and is also not a whale. Because I'm playing free to play, and a lot of 40-year-olds would like, oh, I can buy my way to way more wins. Allow me to open my wallet, pull out my credit card, because the game has limitations on how much you can buy depending on your age. So if you're underage, you can't buy stuff. But if you're old, you can buy a whole lot. You can spend your life savings on the game. Yeah, so a whale is what gacha games like this are looking for. The one gamer that is spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That one person like is what finances the entire game, as opposed to like the person who might spend $1, right? The whale is the one that spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
今のうららはスーパーうららなんだよ。すっごく調子いいんだから。
Well, those are the lonely old men. Yes, that's correct. And the reason why it's the old men who give all their money like that to the young ladies is because the young men are broke. But if they had the same amount of money, they'd also give it. In fact, considering the young men are hornier, they'd give more if they could. They're just broke. Goal complete. We have 3 turns to reach our next goal, which is already achieved because of how great I am. Ooh, Professor of Curvature. I love Professor of Curvature.
トレーニングがいいな。
I'm a man who just loves his curves, especially when you give the impression that these curves are also smart. You got this twofer going there. That's highly something. It's very something.
いくよ。
Where there has to be some kind of winning feature, right? So here people spend for 2 things. They spend to get the trainees they want, the rare trainees, right? If you want Seiyun Sky, which is the super rare trainee of the moment, you need to spend a lot to scout her and obtain her as a trainee, which is why I don't have Seiyun Sky. Or the other option is to get better training cards in order to train your trainees better. My training cards are mid because they're free. I mean, I suppose you could, one could put any kind of age restriction they want, I guess. You call it the senior citizen special. Although not a lot of 40-year-olds consider themselves to be senior citizens yet. Did your move go? No, okay.
準備体操はバッチリだよ。
Yes, a women's skimpy. I'm pretty sure there are already like skimpy gacha games with skimpy women. I know there was one that was very popular. I just don't know about gacha games and what it had the name of a sports brand, except pronounced differently. So not Nike, but Nikkei or something like that. Nikkei? I don't want to tab out and Google it if that's but I think that's the gacha game with the sexy girls. I mean, as if there was only one. Because this is like not a brand new concept, right? People who make gacha games have realized that if you have the option to buy a skimpier bikini for your waifu, there's a lot of people who are going to buy a skimpier bikini for their waifu. I think it's no surprise to learn this.
準備体操はバッ
Mm. Well, you know, you have to get over your morals and get it done quickly, Kat, because Visa and MasterCard and stuff are censoring all the games. So you have a very, very small window of opportunity to get that kind of game done and still get out some money there because, Visa's coming. This is late December. Let's do stamine. There you go. We've earned all the fans. First visit to the New Year's Shrine, Cat. Haru Urara is going to drink some amazing amazake, what the fuck, and eat some fried squid and gulp down cold water. Wow, that's luxurious cold water. You're not supposed to drink from the fountains, Haru Urara, despite the fact that the water is nice and cold. The first which is, I want to enter the Arimakinen, which is a terrible idea, Haru Urara, because the Arimakinen is not only it's not a sprint, you're a sprinter, and the Arimakinen is a long distance marathon. And also you're a dirt runner, and the Arimakinen is on turf. Entering the Arimakinen would be the actual worst idea. And also, want to eat tasty carrots. See, that's reasonable. And get first place a lot. We've had a few first places, so I mean those seem a lot more realistic, but winning the Arimakinen is just not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not well, you know, show me who censors, and that tells me who the bad guy is. And here I'm going to separate censorship from, like, age restriction. Age restriction is absolutely normal. Like, young kids shouldn't be seeing gruesome violence and, like, graphic, you know, acts. But, like, for like, adults who can have a credit card, like, so long as it's legally purchasable, there isn't an issue. You don't have her for horse brain. Young people shouldn't be on the internet. Well, you know, my non-existent kids are happy that they don't exist because I would be ruining their lives. You're ruining my life, Dad. I would get that all day, every day. Because they wouldn't have any internet. They would be locked in the basement, of course, for their safety. Yeah. So we wish for health. Not the way I imagined it, but Haru Urara becomes even more energetic than before. Extraordinary. And she's done writing her wish. She doesn't want to go? Are the shrines that awesome? What few animes I've seen always make the shrines sound awesome, and they just look like a place, and you go and you write a wish on a piece of wood. And then you hang it. I'm like, this is highly underwhelming. I mean, to be fair, the ones we have here, I guess, is you're supposed to go to the cathedral and light some little candles. I'm like, that's also extremely underwhelming. Yeah. There's some lady that made her stepchild die of hunger a few years back around here, and people are really annoyed with her for doing that. And I'm like, you have to take your training seriously, Haru Urara. She's always running her hardest, don't you know? It sounds like Haru Urara thinks the Arimakinen is just a normal race. So far, she's just been racing for fun, but now results are actually going to be important if she wants to qualify for the graded races. We need to work on her form and times as well as prep her on how to run in graded races. Urara, do you want to try running in the Negishi Stakes?
いいよ。
She loves running. Can we do another lap around the shrine? I guess it's better than actually being in the shrine. The next goal is the Negishi Stakes.
今のうららはスーパーうららなんだよ。すっごく調子いいんだから。
I'm glad she's feeling super good. All right, we have triple friendship training. That is pretty hardcore. Okay. Let's do triple friendship training.
よろしくお願いします。
Friendship training success. And she's like fully maxed out. One evening, as we're walking through the shopping district, Haru Urara finds a fun raffle. Step right up and whoops, try your luck. All right, Haru Urara gives it a spin at the raffle thingy. So here they have Haru Urara saying, I really like hamburger steak. And yeah, I mean, horses and cows are probably distant enough, right? Even if I lose, just spinning it is fun, so I'm fine either way. I bet it'll spin so fast. A small plastic bowl. Small balls. You had me at balls. Ooh, we got tissues. I'm not sure what we do with tissues, but don't give me suggestions in chat about what we could do with tissues.
あのね。
I don't need them. I lost the raffle.
この調子ならいけるかも。
And it's race day and her mood is down. God
いっぱい走りたい。
damn it, cat. All right, this is not... Okay, at least this one is a sprint. Okay. We have almost 200 points that we could be spending. I could get Corner Adept as a precursor to Professor of Curvature.
たくさんトレーニングしたし。
I have a decent amount of wit. Hello, Kithron. Welcome to the stream.
勝てるよね。コンディションだっけ。多分いい感じだよ。
It's going to be sunny and on firm ground, so the other option is I could take sunny days. But I do believe I shall purchase Corner Adept so that I can, in future, equip her with a doctorate in curvature.
この調子ならいけるかも。レースまだかな。
All right, let's race. It's a graded race. Only grade 3, though. So, I mean, in a race that's only grade 3, we should be able to place top 5. I know this is a prestigious race, but try to stay focused. Prestigious? What'd that mean? It means it's very important. This is a graded race, after all. A great race? Yeah, I bet it's going to be amazing. Okay, time to move it or lose it. Here she goes, cat. Well, I've never won this race ever before. Haru Urara is #1 favorite to win it. Actually, amazingly, the Negishi Stakes. El Condor Pasa is #3 favorite. And the world famous Oguri Cap is second favorite. Taiki Shuttle is also there. Uh-oh. It's the Negishi Stakes in Tokyo. It's a dirt track, which is good, because Haru Urara is incapable of running on turf. Now the sun, it be shining bright. This is El Condor Pasa, and that is Oguri Cap. But of course, your favorite Kithron, Haru Urara. That's our girl. She's gonna be like, what, #2 or #13? And she's our lone wolf, increasing her performance level. She's going to be 15th. Okay, number 15 on the radar, I mean. She's a late surger, so it's no surprise to see her hanging back. We've got some straightaway recovery. Saving on corner adept already. We just brought it, and it's already paying off immediately. We're more than... It's a sprint race. They go pretty fast. Ooh, super duper stoked. That's her ult skill. And here she comes on the outside, it looks like. Will she have the speed and acceleration needed to run past this ragtag bunch of hoist goyles? She's 7th, 5th, 4th. I think we've met the standards. We needed to be top 5, and here she is finishing first with a beeline burst just to solidify that win at the end there. And this is the first ever time I win this race, so we're definitely watching the concert here. Yatta, indeed. Ooh, trophy 1. Yes, that's my first Negishi Stakes trophy. So we're watching that concert. That means Umamusume on the screen there.
君だけの道をもっと早く I be 夢の先まで響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け抜けてゆこう君だけの道を
Yes. Japan is weird. They pronounce fanfare as fanfare.
いつか叶える最高だけ目指してゆこう I be 夢の先まで
What's the issue though? Like, don't you want to sing and dance when you win? Cutely? Sing and dance cutely when you win? No? That's just me? You kept your cool and ran well, Haru Urara. Kept my cool? What do you mean? Didn't this race feel different? Nope, it was as fun as ever. Every race is a blast. I just try my best and have fun. No matter the race, Haru Urara is always the same. I'd say that's one of her strong suits, except being a little nervous can actually result in a better performance. So I decided to recommend that she take a higher level race. How about tackling a grade 1 race? That's a cool name. Let's do it. How about the February Stakes then? If she's surrounded by hard workers, maybe it'll change her mindset. Haru Urara doesn't seem to take anything seriously. I wonder how hard she'll actually compete. Ooh, a hint for non-standard distance. That would actually help for the Arimakinen. But the goal is just to run in the Arimakinen, not win it. So I'm not stressed. But the February Stakes are going to be a bit tougher because that's a mile-long race. That's going to be a lot more difficult. It's not a mere sprint.
トレーニング頑張ったらご褒美
So we got to get this pink-haired wonder ready. We got double friendship training. I cannot pass up double friendship training. Because the power of friendship is how to train. That's how we do it. We're trying to work on speed or strength. I say strength, let's say. And we got power. Oh, it's already the race day. Oh, damn. That was OG. That was OG. Oh, damn. Oh, that was fast. Oh, God. OG.
トレーニングしたし
All right, is there anything? So it's going to be firm, winter, sunny. And it is a mile race, right? Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, that is the mile race. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I only have 79 points to spend. I might not be able to do anything with that. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. There's nothing I can buy that would be of any use at all.
だっけ多分いい感じ
And she's only in a good mood. She's not in great mood. If I had checked, I would have raised her mood instead. I mean, that friendship training was pretty strong, but ooh. Well, we don't have a choice.
ここは負けられない一番人気3番春うらら
実力は完全に上位ですね
The February Stakes. She's actually somewhat a favorite. But is she the only favorite? It's a grade 1 dirt race. The February Stakes. Are they well done or rare? That's the question. Did that feel epic enough?
ファンファーレが高らかに響く春の G1 開幕戦
The fanfare rings out.
3番人気には待機シャトル
Taiki Shuttle,
東京が少し
ooh.
不満か2番人気はこの
and Oguri Cap again, ooh.
威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘1番人気春うらら
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいです
And
ね
with the kitty, Hello Kitty colors, Haru Urara.
スタートです
Aye, late start. That is not great.
位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね
They've got the lone wolf advantage, but
1番人気春うららマルゼンスキー会長に飛ばして行きます花を奪っていったのはマルゼ
so
ン
that's
スキー
Maruzensky as our front runner. Here's El Condor Pasa making her way among the pace runners. We got straightaway recovery and beeline burst, so I like seeing that. Because that's both stamina recovery and a greater speed increase as we round around the final corner, get corner adept, which is the, you know, when you don't have your full degree and you're not a professor of curvature quite yet, and the alt skill super duper stoked, which I forget what it does. I believe it's another stamina recovery skill. But I think she's boxed in, though. I don't see where she would be able to find her way through this mass of hoist goyles. She's stuck behind... who? Stuck behind Maruzensky? Oguri Cap going up in front? Yeah, she's totally stuck. I think she might have squeezed to be second or third, but she didn't win. The win is Oguri Caps. And the second place is Haru Urara. Oh, well, yeah, she got second. That's not terrible. Victory was this close to being yours, but the result will serve as a good experience for the next race. Nani? No concert for you. You didn't win. She'll give it her all as she heads towards the stage. In the second half of the show, I join the audience and see that Special Wiku has come to watch. Ah, Urara's trainer. Urara looks like she's having so much fun dancing. Just watching her gets me excited too. Don't use that word. That's why I love coming to see her concerts. Don't use that word either. Just like Special Wiku says, Haru Urara's charm is how much energy she exudes. That's why everyone loves her. No matter how many times she fails, she's always smiling. Urara always tries so hard. I want to see her smiling on the Arimakinen stage too. I hope she qualifies. And I overhear another familiar voice. It's the kind shopkeeper, whoever that is. Kat, you're not supposed to use either of those two words. I will tell Haru Urara the show is fantastic. I need a drinking animation for when I drink. All right, next we need to place top 5 in the Elm Stakes. I don't recall ever participating in the Elm Stakes. It's going to be a nightmare on Elm Stakes, because that one is also another mile-long race. Yeah, but do I stream enough to justify me making one? Making me one? All right, let's take care of her bad mood. There you go. We got the mood up. Oh, and I had the mood up right there. Dang it. I wasted it. Dang it. Fine. No, I don't drink wine no more. Really. Or I barely ever drink beer. If it's coffee or nothing. All right, let's train Wit. Success. And this is inspirational time. Yeah. Should I be training Goots? Sure, it might be a good time to train Goots. Of course she's a slacker. All right, we have to waste a turn at the infirmary. You know, Goots. Speed, stamina, power, Goots, and wit. This time we're doing power. Yes, training. Let's do speed plus hint. Ooh, intense gaze. And this time we'll do... Yeah, I think we'll do wit. Some wit friendship training. Okay. Okay, a little bit of stamina might not be bad. I don't know what ikuya means, but I'm on board. Yes. Boing boing. Yeah, I agree. More speed. And then we do rest and recreation. And get her in a great mood before the race. Let's check the skills we can buy, because I'm pretty sure we can buy the professor at this point. Do we want to buy the professor, or do we want to... Oh, corner acceleration is also pretty good. And lay low. Okay, let's take the professor. And race this mile dirt race in Sapporo. It's gonna be hopefully not our nightmare on Elm Stakes. Apparently I've won this with another Umamusume at some point, so I already have the trophy. All right, what's the competition here? What's it looking like? I saw number 3 and number 2. Number 2 is Maruzensky, and number 3 is Hishi Amazon. But number 1, favorite to win, is right there, Haru Urara. Haru Urara. It's a grade 3 race. It's the Nightmare on Elm Stakes. It's just a grade 3 race, really, so that explains perhaps why I've won it before. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it is on dirt.
気まぐれにより馬場の引き締まったやや馬発表となりました。
スピードは出しやすいですが足への負担が心配です。
人気と実力を兼ね
Hishi Amazon and Maruzensky.
3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しました。
Haru Urara is pretty much like a top stock here.
他にいない1番人気ハルウララ。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って
He's in slot number 2. And again, the lone wolf skill pays off. She's the only lone wolf in the race. And every time she's the only one with the lone wolf skill, her performance level increases. We've got Beeline Burst to propel her to the top of the late surger group. Or, well, second to last, second in the late surger group. Haru Urara does look tiny, and that's usually most of the mares. So most of the Umamusume who are inspired by mares tend to be a little smaller, and the ones that are inspired by stallions tend to be a little bigger. That's a rule of thumb. It's not necessarily entirely, but actually the tiniest one is in this race, and it's Nishino Flower, and that's the one right there. Nishino Flower is the smallest, and Nishino Flower is also a mare. And if you want to know which one is inspired by a mare and which one is inspired by a stallion, you look at their ear ornaments. Oh, and moving up to third, moving up to third. Okay, so that's not a win, but we needed to be in the top 3, I believe, and we got that, right? Finishing second is Nishino Flower. They do, Cat. And they often step on them. All right, so we'll have to make do with that third place. We had to be top 5, so getting that third place is what we needed. But next, we need to place first in a grade 1 sprint. And we have 5 turns to reach that goal. Okay, I believe here I can do some stamina training. Yes, Nandalo, yes. And we can do a little bit more wit training. We have 3 turns to qualify for the sprint. What do? What do is we can have, with a failure rate of 1%, some friendship training using the power of friendship. That does mean I believe we'll be forced to rest on the next turn, because we'd have a failure rate of 37% to get this. Or we could add a little more wit. And to avoid the Don't avoid too much risk. Well, you say that because do you say that because they're girls, cat? Because like the boys would help, like, bury a corpse, right? And they would never they would never snitch, even if the cops show up. No snitching. But you're thinking like the girls would not have the same level of loyalty? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I could take corner acceleration. Nothing to do with, yeah, okay. They just, you don't like the cut of their jib. I mean, one of those friends is like the director. So, obviously that's the biggest snitch. No way the director would, would have your back against the cops. And the other one is the director's assistant, so same thing there. But Narita Bryan is a bully, said Dog. So Narita Bryan might actually stick by her or betray her. I'm not sure. All right. This is the moment of truth. We need first place. Nothing but only first place is what we'll do. The JBC sprint. What is the J, the B, or the C? What do those stand for? We will never know. But apparently, I've won this with Hoiskoil at some point. And Haru Urara is is a favorite to win, actually, which is something that has never been said of the real one at any point in her career. JBC Sprint at the Oi Dirt track. Oi! Oh, a sandstorm is blowing here at the Oi race course. Hishi Amazon again. Third favorite, Maruzensky. Second favorite, we've seen these before. And Maruzensky has actually beaten Haru Urara in a previous race. Your C drive is full of pornography? When do you put that on your C drive? Lone Wolf and straightaway recovery. It's a little early for straightaway recovery, I'm going to be honest. But, you know, that's not... Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Oh, Sakura Bakshin. One of the greatest sprinters of all time. Bakshin? Oh, the professor of curvature. Let's see what that fancy degree gives us. We add corner acceleration as well. But will she be boxed in? There's a lot of traffic to go through. A lot of navigating required. And she's behind that other pink one. She's got some trouble getting around her, but she made it, she made it. Beeline burst for the final sprints. I think that's a first place. That's a very timely beeline burst. And second goes to Maruzensky. And third is Sakura Bakshin. But Haru Urara is number one. The big, big, big. So let's see ooh, unlimited impact. We've never seen unlimited impact. Oh, this is like better than Linkin Park. So edgy and deep. Those lyrics don't fit Haru Urara. Ain't that beautiful? It was so beautiful. All right, we placed first in the JBC sprint, and next comes the Arimakinen, the all stars of Nippon Horse Racing. We could take a huge risk, but I don't think this is going to be happening. I think we should be taking a rest here, taking a knee. A little bit of a resto. What's the secret to winning in arm wrestling? It's fulcrum, load, and effort, or giving it your all. What do you think? I think it's fulcrum, load, and effort, or whatever. Grunts. Well, I suppose I'll take the hint then. Success. We got pace chasing coinage. All right, let's have a look at skills before going into the Arimakinen. So the Arimakinen is a non-standard distance. I don't think it's worth spending 81 just to have a moderate increase on standard distance. The Arimakinen will be firm and sunny this year. We could take sunny days, which is also a 81 point thingy, but I think sunny days have better chances of happening more often. However, before I commit to such a thing, there were other skills that appeared. All right, so we could get the bigger picture now. So if we get studious, we save for studious, we could get the bigger picture. And this would really help her navigation, which is highly important. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's an investment for the long run. We're going to be patient with skill purchases.
よし、一着になっちゃうぞ。
All right, and here's the Arimakinen, which is a turf race and also a long distance race. This is double the length, a little more than double the length of what Haru Urara can race. And it's also on turf, giving her a... What would be the... Wait, hold on. Because the fact is, she's got G on long, which is even worse than F. So the E at turf is actually not that bad compared to the G at long. She is going to have such a massive penalty for racing this. It's going to be extremely... This is probably going to be heartbreaking to watch. Trainer, something's wrong with me. Yes, yes, we noticed. My chest is tight and it feels hot, like it's on fire. I'm shaking and sweating. What's going on? It sounds like you're taking this seriously. Really? So this is what it means to take something seriously. I think I get it now. So it's okay that I feel like this? Then I'll do my best. Sweating isn't all. Trainer, I'm going to get first place this time. I would be highly surprised. This is going to be a tough race. I'm sure Haru Urara knows that. Just being able to enter is quite a feat. But she won't give up. She's not that type of person. So, I shall be watching like a creep. Here I go, she says. The audience's cheers get louder, I'm sure. There are quite a few of Haru Urara's fans among them. The fans that believe in her. And I believe in her too. I'm looking forward to your victory, Haru Urara. Yes. But we'll have to look forward to another day. Because she's number 16 favorite out of 16.
経験を糧にしてほしいですね。芝で本領を発揮できるかどうか、ちょっと不安ですね。
Is there a chance that she might actually finish 15th? Even finishing not last would be a huge stretch. A huge stretch. Like, and like Stens right here is number 15 favorite. Grass Wonder is number 1. Grass Wonder, who passed away last month in real life. Special Week, also there. And Haru Urara is nowhere near to being qualified for this race. It's number 16 favorite. Can we even dream of like a 15th place? I think that would be way out of reach. I think 15th place is not remotely close to being possible with the build we've given Haru Urara in this run. The favorite is Grass Wonder. Special Week is also the favorite.
クラスデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
This is going to be so sad. Lone Wolf is actually the only thing that'll help her. That is not going to be enough for anything. She was briefly 12th, which is the best position she will have for the entire race. She's already falling far behind. She's actually not that far behind, but as soon as the pace kicks up, she won't be able to keep up. Yeah, she's already fine. I mean, she's not an end surger, she's a late surger. And oh, beeline burst. Well, you know, it's nowhere close to enough. And the professor of curvature, I'm glad that he showed up. That's also not going to be anywhere close to enough. I mean, she kind of sort of caught up a little bit. I mean, closed the gap a tiny bit with number 13. The catching opening has stopped, I believe, at this point. But she's on the screen. We can actually see her on the screen. So, straight away recovery. That's nice. You know, and now the final sprint is beginning, and she's falling way behind now. Oh no. Oh no. Now she's falling back quite a bit now. We can see her legs though. We saw her legs briefly. That wasn't that bad. We can count the seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not less than 5 seconds behind, right? That was not good. That was pretty sad. She's very happy though. But she's 16th out of 16th. And nice work out there. Oh yeah, nice work. I'm back, trainer. Welcome back, Urara. Wasn't that amazing? The crowd was cheering the entire time. I could hear everything. They were saying, "Go, Urara, go." Yes, some of them. Yes, that's great. And I was trying so hard to pass the person in front of me. I was running so fast, but I couldn't reach her. If my legs were a little longer, I could have done it. That's weird. Why am I crying? I had so much fun. Why is she crying? Even though I had so much fun, I want to do it again. You did great, Urara, in a manner of speaking. It was so fun. Haru Urara finally took a race seriously, and because of that, she feels bad about losing. Well, she's growing up, in a way. Well, it didn't end in a win. Haru Urara still managed to qualify and run in her dream race. And for that alone, she should be very proud. Her speed went up by +1. Oh, okay. We got a little bit more than that. The goal is complete. All the goals are achieved. So we get her in the URA finale, which starts in 1 turn. So we don't have a lot of prep time. I believe some friendship training here might be appropriate. It might be approps. Yeah, I believe some friendship training is in order. Right, first let's check out what the race is. It's a 1400 meter sprint, so we're in dirt and sprint. So let's see if we get any skills that we would like. I did mention that I would be interested in her navigation. Yeah, so studious and bigger picture. To increase her navigation so that her odds of getting boxed in are lower. And I think we could be able to purchase that. We should be able to purchase that after the next race, provided we win the qualifier, which I'm not sure is. Can I do that with Haru Urara? I'm not sure. But there's no other choice but to try. We must make that attempt. What's the competition here? The favorite to win this is Taiki Shuttle, and she's in a great mood. In a great mood. Haru Urara is actually number 2 favorite. So a lot of this will depend on how she manages to navigate. Getting boxed in, it's important to avoid that. Did I see Agnes Tachyon in there? The Urethra finale. And someone's real happy to be there. Yes, Taiki Shuttle. And Nice Nature. Nice Nature's in this. I don't want a dead heat. That's stressful. No late starts. All right, and Lone Wolf will help. So we already got our first automatic pop. Lone Wolf increasing her general ability for this race because she's the only Lone Wolf. But she felt rushed. That's going to cost her some stamina. But this is a sprint, so she might not need that much stamina. We just purchased Studious, and now she's using it. This is supposed to help her with navigation. Professor of Curvature will help her, and Corner Acceleration will help her navigate this corner. But Super Duper Stoked is going to help her recuperate some of that stamina that was lost. There's not a lot of room to make her way through this big box of, wow, that's not good. I don't think this is going to be a finish that we enjoy. Straightaway recovery and beeline burst. Be that as it may, she was boxed in, so there's no room for her to make her way to number 1. We're going to be using a mulligan to redo this. Don't, Haru Urara, you finished like 5th. You're not even in the top 3. You're much too happy about this. 4th is not good enough. Don't be happy. All right, we have to try again. Hi. We're gonna need a little more luck with the navigation. But I did figure that navigation would be like the number 1 problem. But she got studious and took the inside of the curve where she would obviously get boxed in. So I didn't like that. It felt like we didn't actually use the skill properly. I mean, increasing your navigation skills doesn't mean you actually do end up navigating well. So we got a few more skill pops. And she's still stuck on the inside here. I'm under the impression she's gonna have more navigation problems. But she's popping a lot of skills.
一気にレースが動きます
I did train her with some, so she's got a pretty good ability at using skills. But is she going to be able to weave her way through this crowd? I think she might. I think this might happen this time. And that looks like someone who is going to be finishing first. Haru Urara.
URA ファイナルズ予選を制しました2着キングヘイロー3着は9番
やった Yes, let's strive for victory in the next race as well. Haru Urara advanced to the semifinals.
力が抜けて
We have another shot at training. This is really annoying.
なんかヘロヘロかも力が出ないよ
Okay, I'm gonna rest her.
人参たくさん食べたから
And skill points, I only got 75, so I don't have enough skills to actually buy the bigger picture. We need to win the semifinal in order to buy that skill.
取ってきちゃうから
It's another
6
sprint.
番ハルウララ6番人気です
これ以上ない仕上がりですねダートでパワフルな
But this time, she's ranked as the number 6th favorite. Despite being probably the fastest and wittiest, perhaps. The special week and Mihono Bourbon. Oh, and Mihono Bourbon is in a great mood, as is Mayano Top Gun and special week. Ooh, this might be a difficult race. You know, you would hope that they'd be in bad moods because those give like negative modifiers. All right. You know, you can't win if you don't try. So try your best, Haru Urara. Try your best.
出走だ
'Tis the URA finale. But it's actually not the finale. It's the semifinal.
上空には灰色の空が広がる東京レース場
Under
天気は
gray
何とか持ち
skies.
こたえ両馬場の発表です
天気持ってくれるといいですね
Mihono Bourbon is the main competition, as is Special Week.
この評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子スペシャルウィーク注目の春うらら3枠6番での出走
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいですね
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました
No late starts.
さあゲートが開いた
Lone Wolf.
各馬娘
Again.
スタートを切りました
I think we've had Lone Wolf actually in every race.
先行争
Straight
いは
line recovery and beeline burst. Unfortunately, I don't like seeing beeline burst right at the start of the race because it's too early for a beeline burst. Beeline burst is like her only skill that would give her a great final sprint. Professor of Curvature just catapulted her along with the pace runners. Studious picked up, so it looks like she is having a pretty good navigation
一周していると紛れがありそうですね
to the front of the pack. So now's the final sprint. In the sprint, she's moving up to third, but will that be enough? Mihono Bourbon is intent on keeping her first place. We're past my own Top Gun, but I think Haru Urara's in first.
リードは2馬身、先頭は依然ハルウララ、後ろを突き放してハルウララ、
She is indeedly
あ
due.
の走りでレースを制
She pushes through to the front, and she wins the URA Finale semifinal and advances to the finals.
決勝へと駒を進めた。2着にはミホノブルボン、3着はマヤ
In
ノ
third place, Mayano Topagan.
やったやったやったいっちゃ
Yatta! And yatta just means like good or great. A good? I don't know. Yay? It's a it's good. We have advanced
やる
to the
す
finals.
るトレーニングがいいな
We can do one final friendship training. And I'm gonna do it at speed.
慣れ合うわけじゃないから。
人参たくさん食べたからすっごく
And we have enough to purchase the bigger picture, which is what I wanted. Other skills will depend on whether she wins or loses the final race. With 46 points, there's no other skills that can possibly be bought. So now we got another 1400 sprint. All three the exact same length of sprints.
勝ちは十分に狙える3番人気。
She's number 3 favorite of being instead of being number 6. I don't know what has happened exactly.
短距離戦にぴったりの瞬発
Happy Meek is number 2 favorite. Who's number 1 is Maruzensky. And Maruzensky has won before. But she must not win this time. In fact, we have some mulligans to try and make sure that she does not. If necessary.
そうだ
It is the URA finale for reals.
曇り空の下、京都レース場
And it's cloudy.
1400 URA ファイナルズ
And no matter how gray the clouds, Haru Urara is happy to be there.
マルゼンスキー、続く2番人気はハッピーミーク、ハルウララ。
Happy Meek and Maruzensky seem a little more
十分いい顔してますね
sad.
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
Okay, no late start. No late start.
スタートです。
And Lone Wolf again.
揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してますね
Lone Wolf has not been a popular skill with the competition. Beeline bursts too early, in my opinion, once again. I hope that doesn't cost us.
7番激しい先頭争い。16番並びかけてきた。4番手にはシンボリルドルフ、サガナク。1番それを見るように KM オペラ王。
Because she's a late surger who is almost with the she's with Mejiro McQueen right there, who's also a late surger technically, I think, but they're like already behind the pace runners. She's gonna need some navigation help because that's a big box there. Corner acceleration and Professor of Curvature. Will she be able? Ooh, the bigger picture. There you go. We just bought it. We're using it. Are we using it right though? Because I feel like her Professor of Curvature got completely nerfed by the box, and I think she's gonna finish second. She's catching up to Maruzensky real fast though. Oh, straight away recovery. No, she's first. She's foist. She done did it. No mulligans. Straight up.
決勝を制しました。
Haru Urara, she wins the URA Finale Finals.
2着はマ
It
ル
stands above all other Umamusume now and for the end of time. Finishing is second is Maruzensky and TM Opera all. Congratulations. The skilled competition you were up against makes this a splendid victory. Yes, Haru Urara is a great, great star of the racetrack. I think that warrants a concert. Unless we've... No, Umapoi Legend, okay. I was going to say unless we've seen it before. But we want to celebrate Haru Urara and her glorious victory with, you know, singing and dancing, as you do. That be Haru Urara, our champion. Well, thank you. I am that amazing. For whatever reason, reporter Otonashi loses control of her excitement, like always. Okay. This magazine conveys her true feelings. He'll be sure to show it. I'll be sure. Wow, I can read. I'm sure. I swear at some point I graduated. I'll be sure to show it to Haru Urara later. You know, after the 10th attempt. So there's mild improvements to her stats. Haru Urara becomes the first finale champion. Haru Urara's presence greatly enlivened the racecourse, filling the crowd with excitement. I'm not sure what... I don't know what this means. I guess it... Director Akikawa then prepares a meal for me to celebrate the success of the URA finale. I don't know what this is. What are these? I mean, I can see that that's a carrot. There's taters, broccoli, some of this. Might be corn, not sure. Tomatoes. Are these like hamburger steaks with gravy. Is that what these are? We'll never know. Perfection. Then she presents me with her fan as well as a deluge of compliments. I place the fan carefully in my pocket and vow alongside Haru Urara that I won't betray director Akikawa's passion. So a few stats go up by 15. We get another 50 skill points. You might think like these are useless points, but it's the veteran Umamusume that you race in PvP races and stuff like that. So those points actually come in handy if you're into those, or can serve to buy some skills that might be transferred to future trainees. You're also early, Tazuna Hayakawa. The crowd's passion was great. Yes, races are wonderful. Well, I'm okay. You can feel free to express your gratitude. I'm never going to stop you. You and Haru Urara have swept through race after race these past 3 years. Watching both of your efforts always made my heart leap with excitement, whether it was in person or on the telly. I've witnessed so many miraculous moments because of you. It's like something from a dream. So once again, arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, and please keep striving towards the future. Injury-free, of course. We shall. That's good to hear. I will continue to watch over you two from here on out. From just a little closer than ever. And I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Later we meet up with Haru Urara and enjoy the next race together. For some reason, her skills go up again. And she gains more training skill points. Haru Urara leaves her mark in the Twinkle series. And as such, we were able to get through those crucial first 3 years together. Well, they're not just crucial. Apparently, that's the only 3 years of a career. So, one day, while basking in the glory of our accomplishments. Now entering the track is the racer you've all been waiting for. It's the Umamusume who never gives up. Haru Urara. Yes, it's her. You're so cute today, says fan A, just like always. We've been waiting for you. So many people, welcome. Wait, is it weird for me to be the one saying welcome? Well, whatever. Today is Cheer On Haru Urara event after all. That makes me the queen, whatever. That's right. Many people are gathered at the small shopping street to get a glimpse of Haru Urara. And among them are King Halo and Seiyun Sky. Yeah, Urara's the only king for a day, okay? And Special Biku says, hey, Ura, you've got this. And you do it too, whoever you are. Wowie, wow, wow. You all came out for me? Thank you. Her friends from Tresson Academy are here, as well as an energetic shopkeeper. Urara, don't be nervous. Just smile and be your energetic self. Well, thank you for the reminder. I'll try my best. The people from the shopping district, her very first fans, have closed their stores for today to come and watch her too. So many people have come to see you, Haru Urara. Yay, I'm grateful they all want to see me. I'm not sure what that, getting seen does, but they all saw how hard I ran in my races. Today's such a good day. Seeing everyone smile makes me so happy. Haru Urara's smile is like that of a sunny spring day. Those around her can't help but be drawn in by it. And of course, by her can-do attitude too. Well, Haru Urara, let's get started with the first question. How do you feel about these past 3 years? And she can't remember anything from that long ago. I can relate. I ran a whole lot. Haru Urara? Haru Urara jumps down from the stage. She's making a beeline for moi. Let's answer together, trainer. Well, yeah. You're the one who watched me over these past 3 years, after all. You saw how much I ran, how hard I tried. You know everything about me. So I need you up there with me. Take my hand and let's run up there together. And somehow that grants more skill points and shit. Huh. And that basically closes the career. Before we do, I need to get on that final shopping spree of skills. Those are basically, at this point for me, skills that would be bestowed potentially to Urara if I use her, not Urara, but if I use her as a legacy Umamusume, these skills might end up being passed through. Or, you know, if I decided, for example, to do some PvP races and so on, you use the veteran Umamusumes that you've done careers with in those. So that also matters there. So it's a lot a matter of what I think would be most useful. But if I took a 160 point skill, because the most useful might be actually Lalo. If I took that, I'd only have 100 points left. So I could. I could. I could. I could. So what I could do instead is maybe take Duty of Dignity calls for inheritance purposes, but that gives me 130 points, and I think 130 points, I might be able to take something pretty useful for her, like meticulous measures. That would be a good one. Yes. I think meticulous measures will be a good choice to take. Sorry for taking so long. I don't even really use Umas much once they're veterans. Once their careers are done. But that's pretty much it. We can complete the career. We got an A at speed and a B at power. I've had better. But, I mean, to be fair, Haru Urara has maximal growths at guts, and we barely trained her guts because they're not very useful in a sprint. Especially as a sprint in which you're a late surger, which are what her affinities are. Hey, all right, so that completes the career. That will also essentially complete the stream as well. I'm gonna have a B plus, but that's pretty much it. Just a B plus. No, B. I didn't even make it to B plus. That's rough. Yeah, that happens. But hey, you see, B is enough to actually win the URA finale. You know, if you're shrewd about it. I've got a little Steam advancement for advancing X number of careers. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully we've done Haru Urara justice. And yeah, well wishes to all of Haru Urara's fans who lost her yesterday. The real one, of course. She will be forever immortalized, among other things, as an anime character or a game character, if you will. But otherwise, that's it for the stream. Thank you for joining me, or thank you for watching the archive. Yeah. I'll see you next time. This is probably actually the last Umamusume stream. I would expect this is basically just the last Umamusume stream. I do want to do a in the racing style bracket. I do want to do a sim of Golden Lap, which is a casual race management sim. There's a small 3-episode series on the channel in the in the old videos. But I'd like to do a stream where I see how many drivers can lose their lives. How many drivers can I kill? For science, right? For science. Okay, but that's it. That's it. Otherwise, yeah, it's given the hour, it's 5:30. This is a high time. I end streaming and start cooking and stuff. So that's what I got to do. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.